The residents of Polk City have a chance of keeping their lights on when another hurricane hits. Lakeland Electric linked its Polk City circuit to Tampa Electric. We had a chance to speak with representatives of Lakeland Electric as well as Polk City's Mayor Joe LaCascia about this project.
Polk City lost power for more than 10 days after Hurricane Irma, and we were tasked to look at different solutions to provide another feed into Polk City so that Polk City does not experience the long outage.
The distribution line feeding Polk City was severely damaged and had to be completely repaired before power could be restored to our customers. We worked with our partners in Polk City and at TECO to find a solution and created a new interconnection that will restore power to customers through switching while restoration work is being completed.
Electricity is one of those things you don't think too much about until you need it and it's gone. You flip a switch and you expect the electricity to go on, and normally it does. It affects a lot of people when it does not behave in that normal course. And we came to realize that when we were out of electricity for a period of time. It affected public safety, public health, public welfare. Traffic lights don't work, people don't have the quality of life in their homes, and they have to make other arrangements. We had a lot of citizens that came to our hurricane shelter for the first time because we had generators over there, and we housed about 100 people 24/7 for about the 8 days that we were without the power. All of that time we were in connection with Lakeland Electric, who was telling us exactly when they could get us back on board. It worked out very well for all of the citizens. We all learned a lot. Lakeland Electric, to their credit, figured out ways to do this interconnect, which should bode very well for us if there's any other electrical outages, in that we won't have to wait to repair all of the significant damage that we had along Old Polk City Road with the poles down, because we can theoretically just flip a switch and reroute the electric to the city. So we're all very happy to have that in place at this time.
This is a very unique project. It is the first of its kind for Lakeland Electric, and I believe it is also the first of its kind for TECO. We are very appreciative of TECO's assistance with this project. Normally circuits have several feeds, backup feeds to provide power when the primary feed is not available. But in this case, because it's at the end of the circuit, Polk City is at the end of the circuit, we didn't have another feed to get into Polk City and serve them when the primary feed is out.
We recognize that when storms come through the area, that people need to have their power restored as quickly as possible. And this project with TECO and with Polk City enabled us to make that happen. It brought together a lot of different people and a lot of different areas of expertise. And it was an exciting project for our engineers. This project is part of our storm hardening efforts that we do throughout our territory. And it was one place in our grid that we wanted to make sure had redundant power, like we have in many areas of our grid. And it was something that we do to prepare for storms throughout the year.
It seems like every time a new hurricane comes through, everybody around us is just more prepared and more able to deal with it. So even though they're devastating events, at least good things are coming from them.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways there's just no way to prepare for everything, but with each experience you learn something new, and this is definitely one of those issues. And I think this is a creative solution. This is a really good idea. Tie into another electric company where they might not get hit the same way, Lakeland might get hit.
Sure.